Hey guys, Manav this side once again and welcome to yet another video on this channel. We are now in the middle of the email marketing series and today's video is going to be super important because today we are going to discuss about the email outreach process. Yes guys, today we are revealing the process that we follow and generally most of the big agencies follow while doing cold email outreach. So after today's video you need no other like explanatory tutorials or videos to explain to you how you actually start cold emailing. So if you are ready and you're serious, then let's start. So point number one is to generate leads. That is super important guys, because like we are talking about doing cold outreach, and here number is the game, because the more your numbers are, the better chances are you will start getting responses and eventually get booked appointments. So that is the main thing over here, right? That is the main thing. That generated leads is the main thing. So I am not considering ad leads over here because they are super qualified and the response rate will be a lot more higher over there, right? But I am talking about the scrap leads and the enrichment leads and all the other ways that I talked on the last video. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it on my playlist, right? Or I'll just add a card over here. So I'm talking about those leads who have no idea about you because you just eventually got them through any software or something like that. So here you need to be ensured that you should have crazy amount of leads to start with, like 1,000, 10,000, 1 lakh, doesn't matter, right? Because the higher the number are, the more you get booked appointments and eventually get clients. So number is the game over here guys. Make sure you have big numbers. Point number two, try to find the owner emails. And now why I'm saying the owner email? So eventually in the process of generating leads or basically the emails, you will see the lot of domains, like lot of emails are like sales@xyz.com, contact@abc.com, support@abc.com. So these kind of emails, the support, the contact, the sales, the marketing, these are not the kind of emails we are looking at, because they are generic emails. The reply rate will be very, very lower for these emails because they are not of the owner directly. So generally how a mail of a owner looks like my email manav@marketingwikipedia.com. I said my original email, but doesn't matter, I don't care. So you have to understand that if you find this kind of personalized email, because who is the decision maker is going to be the man who is going to book the appointment, right? So generally try to find the email with a name of a person, right? If you can't find it, then go with the sales or marketing or contact, but try to find the owner email because they are the decision makers, right? Let's move on to the next point. Point number three is again verify the emails with a software that I again pointed on the last video, that there will be a lot of emails you will be generating will include invalid emails, catch-all emails. These are the emails will help you to land on the spam, right? So you need to get rid of them before you actually start your campaigns, right? So make sure you are actually putting all of your leads through a email filtering software, email validation software, and only use the valid leads coming out of the software, not invalid, not catch-all, no risky emails, only valid ones, right? Let's move on to the next point. That is point number 4, and this is not a mandatory step. This is an optional step that we used in past that have worked really great for us, and very few people know this. This is something we call the personalization or the icebreaker. So what we used to do is we used to find the owner's details from LinkedIn or any blog or any kind of website that is possible, and then we used to find write down 1 or 2 lines of very specific lines for them so that it can work as an icebreaker. So say for example, if Mark is a business owner in apparel niche and he wants to change the apparel industry and make more cool clothes for youngsters, and this, he say for example he has this thing on his LinkedIn bio. So one of our VAs he will do is he will check his LinkedIn for these lines, and if they find it, they will write down an icebreaker like this: hey Mark, just notice that you want to revolutionize this kids or like millennials apparel industry by bringing out new cool trendy like fashion wears. Loved your goal. And then the actual email starts, and you might be thinking, so how does it work as a cold email, guys? If I have to write down personalized line for every single person, then I have to manually mail them. No, that's not the case. You can use simply like an Excel sheet and put it as an icebreaker as a heading, and have the different icebreaker lines for all of them, and you can upload that sheet to your software from which you will be actually sending the emails, right? And eventually there will be a custom headers, and there you can use the icebreakers, and you can put it on the very top like hey Mark, and then the icebreaker, then the actual email starts, right? So if you want, I know it can it can appear to be a little crazy when I'm just saying, and you cannot visualize this because I am saying what I'm visualizing in my mind, right? So if you want the actual template, just comment down below, right? And I'll give you the email, I'll shoot you the email so that you can the structure, so that you can understand what I'm talking about. So actually we use that kind of personalization, and it was really great. Our open rates were very good, and that's why our reply rate after using this went from only like 5 to 6% to eventually 12%. So that is the way we used to work. We write down all the important things like the name, the first name generally in an Excel sheet, then there will be the emails, then another column it will be the icebreakers, and if you need some other things like the company name or something like that, you can have those on the other columns, and just download it as a CSV format, upload it on your sending software, and you are good to go. And now let's go to the last point of this video, that is launch your campaign. It's simple, right? So a lot of softwares, different softwares have different process of launching the campaign. So we used to use Nove.io, and there you have to go to the campaign structure. You have to first you have to craft all the okay, so first you have to have the list uploaded, mark all the headings with the software's headers, right? Then you start with new campaign. You put all the follow-up sequence and the main message, like message 1, then follow-up 1, follow-up 2, follow-up 3, and sequence it with dates, right? After this email, wait for 2 days, then send this, and eventually all this cold emailing software has one feature in common, that whenever the prospect replies, the sequence stop for him or her, right? So that is one great thing. You don't have to look and pause every single person who have replied. So that is one good thing. And eventually you actually launch your campaign with the email ID. Obviously if you have multiple email IDs, then you have to select the email ID you want to use, and that is how you actually schedule a campaign from future, right? For future. And always make sure that you're using different email IDs for different campaigns, so that they don't clash. As previously in my videos I told that only try to send 50 to 80 emails from one email ID per day, otherwise it will start going into spam. And always make sure you are warming up your emails, never stop the warm up. Another good thing that I previously mentioned, that instantly.ai, this is a software. Previously it was on lifetime deal. Right now I don't have the idea, but it is working very well for me, and we are warming up all of our emails, and we are getting at least 98% of warm up spam score, right? So our spam score is literally 0 to max 2%, right? 98% of our emails are going into the primary folder. And another thing that I mentioned, forgot to mention, is take a note of the time zone of those people for whom you are sending the emails. Generally it has been observed that in the very morning time, like 6-7 a.m. or at the lunch time, 1 or 2 p.m., the open rates are really high. So that was it for this video, guys. Hope you liked the information. If you liked it, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button as well, because I upload this kind of client getting videos every single week. So Manav this side signing off. Bye bye. Take care, guys.